Hi, everyone. My name is Kelly Carter. I'm a certified nutritional practitioner, and I'm so excited to be here today with Kelly Nolan. Kelly, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kelly Nolan. I'm a women's health expert and I'm a pharmacist of actually 30 plus years. But I've been working in integrative medicine in women's health for over 25 years now, and it really is my passion.
Amazing. So today I'm going to be asking Kelly a few questions about what she does with her tests, and she's going to go over everything in a little bit of detail. And I'm going to start with the first question now.
Okay.
So, Kelly, which test is the most accurate, blood test or saliva test?
Actually, women are very surprised to find out that it is a saliva test. So the challenge is they go to their doctor does the blood work, and it just won't give them the answers or the direction that they need. And unfortunately, it's taken me a while to realize that this saliva test was a secret. And this is why I wanted to write the book that I'm writing, to really unleash my expertise, but really share that secret with women. If they don't have the saliva test, they won't get the right program and they won't get the results that they want. That's just the bottom line.
Wow, that is news to me, I guess, because doctors always go for blood tests. So what hormones does the the saliva test uncover, and why?
So I'm just going to revert back to what you said about quickly about the blood work. Blood work is not accurate because your blood is a transport system. So it's going in and out of your cells. So really, if you're in menopause and the doctor tests you, the only thing they're going to say is that you are officially in menopause, which you already know. So it's really not giving you a direction on a program. And if they do the test, they're not testing all the hormones that you need. So the saliva kit, which is a home kit, which is amazing, you don't even have to go into the lab. What it does is it provides 5 different hormone levels. The common ones that we all know, of course, are estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. And then the two that are an unknown are to do with the adrenal gland. And again, that's a little piece that women are not aware of, that as they go into menopause, their adrenal gland becomes a very important area for them to support if they want to maintain a certain level of hormones for themselves. So that's another little bit of a secret that they don't know to support that, and the doctor won't test for that.
So this is kind of a side question then. What exactly is the adrenal gland and why is it so important?
Well, what happens when we go into menopause, of course, is our cycle slows, our cycle starts to become irregular because our ovaries are basically shutting down. And at that point, what our body needs, it needs a bit of a kickstart with the adrenal gland, because now the adrenal gland is going to take over the functioning of the ovaries. So a lot of times what's interesting for me is women say, I'm in menopause, I have no hormones. Well, that's not scientifically possible because your body can't function that way. And often they're surprised, right? They're surprised that some of their hormone levels could be high, especially if they're overweight, they could be storing hormone. So the goal is, we understand that the ovaries are slowing down, and now the purpose is let's take over and kickstart the adrenal gland so our body is more prepared to go into menopause. And you can only imagine how challenging that is for someone who has a hysterectomy. Like, they have no time to prepare for that at all. It's pretty traumatic on them. So I do have women come to me prior to their hysterectomy to work to prepare their body for that, which is awesome. But that adrenal gland is part of why their cortisol, gets high. They get a lot of fatigue, weight gain, it all feeds into that process of hormone imbalance.
Wow. Okay. I mean, such great information. I'm learning I'm learning a lot. I know that hysterectomies are very, very difficult on the body. And I feel like when women really understand why, they can seek that support that they need. I guess the last question is, what's the purpose? Like, why do the saliva test in the first place? Which you kind of went over, but I just want to know, what's the purpose of doing the saliva test?
Well, the best way I explain that to women is would you go on a trip or a journey without a map? So the saliva kit really provides you with a map, a blueprint, a template of who you are at this time. And it frames your program of, knowing what your next steps are going to be when it comes to supplementation and understanding that there's an overlap. So, don't assume that everybody has hot flashes for one reason. It could be a combination of hormones that are out of balance. So really, if you don't have that template, you don't have that roadmap, how do you really know what the next steps are? Are you going to go to what I call the Wild West of the health food store? Or are you going to prefer to get a program that's very specifically targeted and customized to you, so you get the results you want quickly, and you don't have to wait so long. You don't have to wait 6 months, 3 months. You could actually get results, not full resolution, but some results within 2 weeks when you get that right program that's very specific to you. And that's super important for women to know.
Yeah, that I'm sure that people listening and people watching this are going to be really, really excited to just get this going with you. So how can they connect with you? How can they actually, get this saliva testing and really start getting that roadmap?
Well, the saliva test is simple. They go on to hormonetesting.ca, or they can connect with me directly through email or text. My cell number is on the website also. And it's really simple. We order the kit, it gets shipped right to their home. They do it in the comfort of their home, first thing in the morning at 7 a.m., gets shipped to the lab. I get the results in about 10 business days. And then we look at their health assessment and marry those two together and put together a very, very specific program for them, which, like I said, it's really important for them to know that. We all want to be treated as individuals, right? We don't want to be a cookie cutter. We want to know that this is very specific to us. And as I always say to women, and this is my last sort of comment today for them, is do not accept this as part of aging. There are lots of things that you can do to improve your health, improve your hormone balance, work on your self-care. But the first step is always that saliva hormone kit.
I love that message. I think that's so empowering, and I'm really excited for, so many women to get connected with you.
I would love that. That is my vision, is to reach a much broader audience of women that I know are struggling. And I just want them to know that we can find a direct pathway to get them where they want to be in a very short period of time.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Is there any last words that you would like to say?
No, I'm just going to say, like I said, don't accept it as part of aging. There are so many things you can do. The issue for us, of course, as women, is putting ourselves on the priority list. And that is very difficult, and I understand that. However, once we get to this age, it's all about taking care of ourselves and our health. Otherwise, you cannot take care of others around you. So feel good about putting your self-care on your priority list.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly, for connecting. We'll see you next week.
Yes. Bye.
Bye now.